up in a gospel music family, and we traveled and sang all over the country and across the world. If there was ever any fruit from our ministry, I was never able to see that fruit materialize because we were on to the next city. In the year 2000, I fell into a deep depression. It was a very dark place in my life. I went to a doctor who wanted to medicate me and institutionalize me. I decided for me that I would go a different direction. I felt that God was leading me to a different place in my life, and I wanted to find the source of my pain. About that time, I met a man who was laying tile in a home being built for a friend of mine. While I was there, he said, "Wow, you really look like you could use a pick-me-up." I said, "Yes, sir, I could." He said, "Well, I serve homeless people under a bridge." He said, "Can you cook?" And at that time, I was so frail and thin, I guess he thought I wouldn't be able to cook. I said, "Yes, sir, I can cook." I was raised in Louisiana, and I can make jambalaya for a big crowd or a small crowd. So he said, "Well, make your jambalaya and meet me under the Jefferson Street Bridge next Tuesday night." And I did. I came down to this bridge, and I found gracious, broken people who were so thankful for anything that we could do to help. You see, I realized that my needs and my problems were about my thinking. The things that were in my mind were, had I been successful enough? Had I won enough awards? Had I had enough accolades in my life? Their needs were, if someone doesn't help me eat today, I'll be eating out of a dumpster. Or if it rains tonight, I'll sleep wet. These are real needs. And I got excited about reaching out to people in a tangible way and helping them and meeting their needs. I went home the next day and I got busy shopping. I shopped for peanut butter and bread and breakfast cereal, Pop-Tarts, and anything that I could think of that had a shelf life that would last them until I got back under the bridge the following Tuesday. A few months later, my husband made an observation. He said, "Do you realize you're not depressed anymore?" I thought, wow, I haven't even had time to realize that. I read a doctor's report that says that when you do acts of kindness for others who can't reciprocate, there's an endorphin that's released inside your body called oxytocin. And he likened it to a drug high or a cocaine high, which I've never done any of that. But I found myself high on helping those in need. I got high on giving to others. I literally gave my way out of the darkest place in my life. I gave my way out of depression. I could never have imagined 15 years ago where that little pot of jambalaya began and what it would become today, and the opportunities that we have to serve so many. Every Tuesday night here in Nashville, under this bridge, the Jefferson Street Bridge, we serve hundreds of homeless and under-resourced friends. Everyone receives a delicious hot meal and participates in a powerful worship service. And at the close of the evening, we distribute 15 to 25,000 pounds of food, clothing, and toiletries to our friends. Our Bridge to Kids program is continuing to grow greatly. Not only do we have a special Bridge to Kids service under the bridge every Tuesday evening, we also serve thousands of students each week with food bags. These are students who have significant food insecurity issues and struggle to have food to eat when not receiving breakfast or lunch at school. The Bridge to You program partners with many local ministries who are in need of support to help with outreach programs in their communities. The Bridge Ministry is able to assist them with food, clothing, and hygiene items. Serving the homeless and poor is the greatest honor I've ever been bestowed. And now that I've been under the bridge Tuesday after Tuesday since 2004, I'm able to see the fruit of the ministry. I'm able to see the fruits of our labors, and for that, I am so grateful.